Okay everyone, so here is the vision. We are about to start painting the living room. Now I'm going to be doing something a little crazy here. Well, my husband thinks it's crazy. I really want to paint the walls and the ceilings. I've been listening to some interior designers, and some of them mention painting the wall and the ceilings actually kind of draw the eyes up in the space. So I'm actually really interested in trying that out. I'm a little bit scared though. So I think what we're going to do is paint majority of the walls just to get kind of a feel for how it's all going to look. But let me actually show you the color that I have picked out. So this is the color, and I cannot remember for the life of me the color that I picked out from Bear. What color was this? Oh, Vine Leaf is the color that I picked out from Bear, and it's this green color here. And you know what's kind of funny too? This window, everyone can see through, and oh my god, it's so embarrassing. So here's the vision, okay? Okay, so what we're gonna do is paint the walls this really nice green color, and then I really wanted to paint the ceiling because for this big open window here, I wanted to do some custom drapes that really are dramatic and go all the way up. And I think if we paint the ceiling too, I think it'll really blend in nicely with custom drapes. So those are going to be so amazing. Also, the ceiling fan, I ordered a Tiffany style, and let me emphasize the style. It's not a real Tiffany, piece, but it's a ceiling fan and it's the Tiffany style. So my husband says he can put it together tonight, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm really excited to change out this fan, and I think it'll really start bringing the space together. I ordered a couch yesterday on Wayfair. It's kind of a really nice cognac color, I guess, and it's velvet. It's a really nice couch. And then I'm thinking of doing a huge a rug, so a really big rug. And then I already have the TV console that I bought. It was from the Drew Barrymore line. I think I bought it on Wayfair, pretty sure, but it was like the Drew Barrymore line. Her stuff's really cute, her furniture. So I'm thinking of kind of finishing off the space since we have such a huge window. To me, a window kind of means bringing in light and life. So I'm thinking of plants, so maybe some big tall plants or some hanging plants by the window. So the whole space, I guess if you're kind of trying to imagine what I'm going for here, is very lively neutrals, greens, browns with hints of gold, antique stuff mixed with new stuff. So hopefully you guys are getting the vision here. So anyway, that's what we're gonna work on tonight. My son is actually at his cousin's house, so we don't have to worry about 4-year-olds running in paint. So we're gonna try to get this done. I'm really scared about painting the ceiling, you guys. So I will have to check in and see if I committed to that or not. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so here is the room with the ceiling painted. I'm so glad I decided to paint the ceiling because I really think it just makes the space cohesive and you're not getting a harsh kind of wall and ceiling contrast. So once everything's in here, I think it's gonna look really, really nice. So thumbs up for painting the ceiling. Good morning. So here's the room, fully painted. And I absolutely love the color. So what I'm about to do now is just set the TV back up, I think, and then put the TV console, and I don't know, we'll see how all of it comes together. Okay, so here is the Samsung frame with the console, and we're gonna have to work on the wire situation just a little bit. So the nearest plug is right here, and obviously I don't want to see any wires. So we might have to just get a little sneaky and figure something out for that. And then for here, my husband is gonna drill a hole in the wall so that we can hide this one wire. Okay everyone, so we just got back from getting our couch from Dallas. I bought this on the Facebook Marketplace, and I'm really into antique stuff. So as I do this house, I'm gonna have like a lot of antique stuff. Not only do I like the way antique things look, but they seem to just last longer. They're just more durable, and they always have a story, which is the best part. So when we went to go pick up this couch, a guy came out of the house as we were lifting it into the truck, and he was telling us the story behind this couch. How much of it I believe, I don't know, but he was telling us that this couch is 120 years old, and he got it for free, and it's from Louisiana, and it belonged to a witch doctor. So when he was telling us about this couch, he said it was cursed, but not in a bad way. So I don't know what that means, but I like the couch. So besides the curse, the couch is in really, really good shape. You can see that it's probably been redone in the past. I definitely think that this has been reupholstered. The fabric is still in really good shape. There's only one little hole in the back, which is not too crazy. It looks like someone took care of it and tried to stitch it up. But other than that, I'm going to vacuum the couch up. And this was sitting in the garage, so making sure there's no creepy crawlers in the couch, vacuuming it up. And I bought a little Bissell handheld thing that I'm going to use on the couch, and I'll probably test it out on the back just to make sure it doesn't do anything crazy to the fabric before I do the whole couch. And then we're probably going to hit the wood with some pledge. So this is hand carved. Let me show you guys. This is a hand carved couch, and you can even see, if you look into the couch, where the person who was carving it, you can see where their tool was and how they were like chiseling the couch out. And like I said, it's still in really good shape. And we opened up, he said that the cushions were stuffed with peat moss, but when we opened it up, it really looked like a cotton or a wool. We were planning on restuffing the couches, but we think we're just gonna keep whatever is in here because it's really firm and hefty. And if it is a cotton or a wool, I think that's still really good, like, you know, stuffing for a couch. So we're actually gonna keep that in there. These cushions are very heavy. So when you look in, it's not too bad. And then here's that nick that I was telling you guys about. It looks like someone kind of already took care of it. But I really love the fabric. Definitely reminds me of Alice in Wonderland, especially when we clean it up. It's probably gonna be like this bright blue color. But I just absolutely love it. And I think the craftsmanship is just really, really, really nice. And it will look good in the green living room. So my 120-year-old hoodoo cursed couch.
I think they're tight enough now.
Okay, so I just finished vacuuming the couch. My husband did a couple little repairs on the legs. Actually, not even a repair. He just had to hammer this back into the nail that was already there. So the legs are pretty sturdy now. Still a little bit of a wobble, but I think because it's sitting on an incline there. So the couch wasn't too bad. Like, it wasn't too bad. But now I'm gonna go ahead and use this Bissell. So I got this, what is it? This is a Bissell, what is this? Little Green? The Bissell Little Green. And then I got this stuff, which is meant for portable carpet cleaners, but I think you can also use it on upholstery. But I'm gonna do a test spot. I'm pretty sure this fabric is something that will be okay. It doesn't feel like any special fabric, but I'm gonna do maybe a test spot on the back or something once. All right, so I'm almost done cleaning up this couch. I've done this whole thing. I've done the cushions. I just got to do the back. And look at this nasty, dirty water we got from the couch. Well, that's actually a good sign because that means we're cleaning it up. But just got to do the back now. And I've put out some fans here so that we can dry out everything a little bit faster and it won't get stinky or anything. So I'm going to bring down my other fan, get this couch drying while I kind of take a break and refill my Bissell so that we can start on the back. So far, this is pretty good. No complaints with this little machine yet, so very happy I got that to clean. And then I think I'm going to do a Target run, probably get some Pledge, and I also have these little that I got from Daiso. They're like these little they almost look like a toothbrush kind of, but they're these things that you can get into cracks with, so it's meant for cleaning. And I could probably get in and kind of clean up in between the wood and stuff and then Pledge it down so it gives it some nice shine. But we're getting there. Very nice. Okay, everybody, so I have been sourcing furniture, antiques, putting together this living room for the past few weeks. I cannot believe that I finally own a place that I absolutely love and can decorate how I want to. A lot of it's antiques, like I said, but if I have any links or sellers, a lot of it's from Etsy, so I'll leave Etsy sellers. If it's anything new, I'll leave the links, but without further ado, let's get into the big reveal. I'm so excited. All right, so when you first walk into the living room, this is what you see here. And the color on screen of the green, it looks a lot brighter than it is in person. Like I showed you guys an example earlier in the video, but this is a dark green color that I absolutely love. So I guess let me go ahead and start off with the couch. So this couch is not the comfiest of couches, but I absolutely love the look of this couch. It is just beautiful. And my husband and I were looking at furniture the other day, and we were just wondering, like, how did we get from beautiful handmade, you know, stuff like this to kind of IKEA? No shade to IKEA, because my whole house previous to this was IKEA, but I feel like stuff like that just lacks so much personality sometimes. And I feel like this hand carved, beautiful couch, someone really put a lot of time into this. And that's why I love just antique pieces, because it is just pretty, and I absolutely love how it goes with this room. And then the detailing on the couch is just very, again, florals. I'm keeping it floral, hints of floral everywhere, kind of like nature, flowers. So you're gonna see that throughout this whole living room. And then coming up here, I just hung this up today. Actually, I got this from an eBay seller, and yeah, beautiful. And this is, I really liked this fan because it was a dark wood. So a lot of the fans that I had seen before were like lighter woods, but the dark wood really goes with the dark wood on the couch. And this is just a nice little beautiful hand-painted fan, peacocks, flowers. I remember growing up, if you guys, I don't know if I've ever told you guys on here, but I'm half Filipino. My mom's from the Philippines, and I just remember growing up, my mom had a fans on the wall, and they were like gold fans, and they were all like a matching little set. So when I thought of what I wanted on this wall, I thought a big wall fan would just be so beautiful right here, and I love it. Okay, so next up, I wanted to show you guys this end table that we got at an antique store, and it is so pretty. And inside, it has like cup holders and stuff like that. And there is a story behind this end table because I love stories that go along with furniture. But when we were buying this really pretty bird cage kind of end table, the guy told us it came from Tom Landry's estate. So after Tom Landry, if you guys don't know, Tom Landry he was a Dallas Cowboys coach. I think he coached the longest of any coach. I don't know much about football, but I know Tom Landry is a big deal. So this came from his estate after his wife died a couple of years ago. His children did an estate sale. He died a long time ago, probably like 20 years ago. And yeah, so this is Tom Landry's end table. So going back to tables, I really wanted a chest as a table, and this just fit the bill, you guys. I saw this at another antique store. I forget what this is called, but I will flash the antique store down below. It's in Dallas, and they had tons of beautiful items. I definitely want to go back, but this is hand painted. It's a chest, and you can open this up for storage. So I just put my beautiful little plant on top, and you just open it up and you can put stuff in there. But yes, I think it makes a very, very nice little coffee table, and I think it just goes well in the space. And I'm horrible, but this is a ruggable, and I actually took footage of me unraveling this ruggable, but a lot of the footage that I took for like a couple days was accidentally in slow-mo. But if you guys aren't familiar with ruggables, they are these rugs that you can actually put in the washing machine. So they undo like this from the little Velcro, and then you can put the top part in the washing machine, and they wash up really great because my son has one in his room. So I washed it for the first time, and it worked beautifully. So I'm a big fan of these ruggables because I have dogs, a child, and I wanted something beautiful that I could also still maintain. And I just got that with this one here, and I will link this one down below that I have, and I just really love the dark colors. I think it goes well in the room. All right, so we are gonna move on to the sitting area in front of this window. So one thing that is not in this room that is on the way is this. I ordered a custom drape, you guys. I have been talking back and forth with the woman that's making the drapes, and I am so excited. So that hasn't come yet. It's probably going to be another few weeks before that comes in. Now, this is my morning coffee sitting area. So these chairs I got from the same antique place as I did the, the Tom Landry end table. So these are hand carved chairs. I don't know how old they are. I couldn't tell you how old they are, but these are great, and they have springs in the cushion, so they are very nice and sturdy. And when we got them, they looked practically new. So I'm assuming whoever had these chairs, they were probably in some sort of sitting room where nobody like sits. And I don't like furniture that is just there for looks. I want to use my furniture. So whenever I get something, I like to make sure that I know how to take care of it so that I can use it and take care of it and keep it lasting long. So this end table here is about 100 or so years old. This is a beautiful end table, and you can tell it's been through a lot because it's been repaired a lot. So this was definitely an end table that was in use a long time ago when they didn't, just throw away furniture and buy new furniture. They repaired what they had. So I really loved this, and I thought it would be perfect for the space. And this little pretty lace is also an antique that I got from an Etsy shop that I will link down below. And it's very nice. I spilled coffee on it once, and again, I like to use my stuff. I just washed it up really nice right away and let it hang dry, and it was brand new. Good as new. See, nice and white. And then this little thing here is a little floral picture that I got from another Etsy seller. And this, I believe, is just a Japanese antique picture. And I just love the texture and the flowers. This is not usually here because I'm afraid it'll get knocked down, but I thought for the video it was really nice. So in this corner, I have hanging plants. I'm definitely gonna do a lot more plants here since it's such a big window, but just some hanging plants. And then this lamp I am obsessed with. It's a Tiffany lamp. So this is completely bronze. It's very heavy, and I'm assuming this is an ant on top of a lychee. And you can even see there's detail inside. I think it's kind of neat. The texture actually freaks me out a bit. I'm very into like stuff that's different, and I just love this when I saw it at the antique store. I couldn't find any exactly like this, but similar lamps that were like from this company were about $500 to $700. I did not pay that much for this lamp. I paid $225. But if you guys have any idea how much this lamp is, you can, I don't know, if you have any information on it, let me know. But the shade is very pretty, and look at the little antenna on top, and then the ant has a little antenna as well, and it's sitting on top of this that I bought from the same antique store, and it's hand painted little cabinet. Okay, so here is the TV wall, you guys, and if you're wondering where is the TV here, it's right here, the goat picture. This is the Samsung frame TV. It's absolutely awesome because it looks like a picture frame. I personally do not like the way TVs distract from your space, kind of like you do all the work of decorating and then you just have this black TV screen right there. So this is, the actual frame is not from Samsung, it's from a different company. I think they're called Ornate Frames, not sure, but they're specifically made for Samsung frame TV, so I will link that down below. But the frame TV itself, it does come, well, Samsung does have some frames you can purchase, and then these you can purchase from a third-party company. They fit the TV perfectly. And these are some of my prized possessions here. These pictures here from Walter Keane. So if you guys don't know much about Walter Keane or Margaret Keane, there's actually a Tim Burton movie on the topic, but these two pictures, last time I checked, they were about worth $600 each. My husband said he saw this one going for over $1,000 on its own. I don't know, I haven't checked recently. But I love these creepy big-eyed children. I'm sorry if it creeps you out, but I absolutely love them. And the story behind this is Walter Keane would use his wife's artwork and put his own name on it for the longest time, and it was a very sticky situation when it came down to her actually proving that this was her artwork. So these are very valuable, I guess, because they are in the original frame and they have the Walter Keane little plaque on them. So I decided to put those on either side of the TV. And then these butterflies up here are some that I got from a seller on eBay. And it's very interesting because they messaged me and they told me that these were their mothers, and their mother had passed away and she absolutely loved these butterflies. And then they just wanted to make sure that I would take care of them. So I wrote them back and I was like, yes, I will absolutely take care of them in my new house. So I am gonna do just that. And you can tell she really loved these butterflies because if you look on the back, each picture has a position on them. So this is top left, so she had them positioned the same way. Maybe she moved at one point or maybe something, and yeah, so she wanted to make sure they were in the same position that she liked. So I am going to take good care of the butterflies. So if you're interested in how the TV works, pretty much it's just like any other smart TV. So yeah, you can just watch it like a normal TV, and you can keep the artwork on. So it's a motion sensor, so when you leave, it actually will turn off, and then when you come back, it'll turn back on. So love it. And then you can change the artwork out and everything. Now, this is a little TV console that I got from Wayfair, and it's from the Drew Barrymore line. I got this before we even moved here, but I thought it was pretty. It's kind of mid-century modern, but I still think it's pretty and unique. So there's no wires that are showing because my husband drilled one hole into the back and the wire is running into the wall. And behind this, I'm terrible because I didn't film this part, but behind the TV, there's actually an outlet. So there was an outlet already here for a TV. And so what we did, we plugged in the frame into that outlet. And then the One Connect wire is running down here behind the wall and into the One Connect box back here. So that is how the TV is hooked up. And this beauty I got from Etsy, and it is a glass floral arrangement. I believe it's a Japanese arrangement. I'm not sure. There's writing here. The seller said it was a Chinese writing, so I'm not sure if this is Chinese or Japanese. If you guys know, you can correct me down below. But this is gorgeous, and I was impressed that the seller was able to send this to me in one piece. She wrapped it very carefully, and sometimes I just like to come and touch this. It's just so pretty, and just to imagine someone like handmade this, it's like, what? So, and it's very heavy and sturdy. Oops. I absolutely love this, and I thought it'd be a great little piece to put right underneath of the TV. All right, and above me, I'm actually gonna turn the light off so hopefully you can see it better. But this is a Tiffany little ceiling fan, Tiffany style ceiling fan, and we changed that out, and I absolutely think it is gorgeous. And it fits the room so well. So let me back up and kind of show you the top to bottom look here. Isn't that lovely, you guys? It is so pretty, isn't it? So I think the ceiling fan really pulls it together, and it's not that builder grade ceiling fan. So I got this one off of Wayfair. Comes in, I think, 3 different colors, and I will link that down below. And I know this is pretty, you know, minuscule, but we've got a bamboo shoe rack. I was looking for a shoe rack, but I wanted it to be interesting. I didn't want just a black or white shoe rack. So this one is actually real bamboo from Amazon. I think it adds a lot of cool texture, and I think it really goes with the space too. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for this video. I had a blast putting everything together. I know maybe to some of you this may be a very crazy type of style. I know it's either you love it or you hate it. I absolutely love it, and I cannot wait to put more crazy things, antiques, and all of that good stuff in here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. We're probably going to be hanging the drapes in the next video if I get those soon enough. So I cannot wait to share more of these home makeover videos with you, and until next time, bye guys.